Good morning, tubbers! Welcome to a sunny Saturday edition of my vlog. This week has been a mega week. I've clocked up lots and lots of hours, which is a refreshing change. I am very tired, there's no doubt about that. Not tired as in I can't drive tired, but just ready to stop tired. 6 days straight with quite a few. I've taken all 3 of my 9-hour rest period reductions. Last one that I took today. Yeah, so happy days. Going to Milton, Keynes. It's a beautiful morning, especially in contrast to yesterday. I'm back delivering for a workshop company. I'm in a reefer. 26 ton. Right. Some people will hate that piece of music, and I, for one, can totally understand why. But I love it. It contains the devil's chord, and it shouldn't work. But I've always liked it. I've always been drawn to that little ditty. Right, I'm all tipped. That was fast. But to give the yin and yang of that experience, great bay service, absolute worst toilets in the goddamn world, and I've been to Sri Lanka. So I opened a door to a toilet. Now if you saw a log floating in that toilet, you wouldn't use that toilet, or you'd flush it away, whatever. However, a toilet that, well, it looked like a brown Mount Everest sticking out of it. The whole pan was sprayed. It is absolutely pig disgusting filthy. And the people that do it want bloody shooting. I used to work at a large crisp factory, chefing, and we had a similar problem there, and it was certain religions that do that won't sit on the toilet to do their business. As a result, the whole bloody toilet gets sprayed with crap. Just honestly, what filthy pig in religion thinks that leaving that behind for some other poor sod is okay? Because I want to meet that God, and I want to give him a piece of my mind. Oh, it's disgusting, man. Some people, they're no better than bloody animals. You can tell that's just made me cross. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. So now, I've parked up here at the end of the road, and I've got to go over there where that big yellow M is. Because at least I know if I go to the toilet in there, it'll be clean. They've got standards, you know? But a big company like that, and I'm sure you clock the logo, you... Do you know what? I can't go on. I can't. Okay, I've just had my toilet break at McDonald's. Now I'm on the way to that last drop. And the toilet's much better in McDonald's. However, note to CEO
after
of McDonald's,
200 yards, cross the roundabout. Second exit.
Shiny stainless steel loo roll holders. Not a good idea when you sat on the toilet.
Cross the roundabout. Second exit.
I don't think I know anybody that wants to sit watching themselves have a poo. Alright? So, shiny mirror type surface? No. Okay? That's a sight I never want to see again. And I own it. Yeah? Right, there you go. Take that on board. Otherwise, nice toilet, just a mick. On a weekend, I like to dress up a little. Rather fetching, don't you think? This is my alter ego. Why I'm talking in a Welsh woman's voice, I have no idea. It's only me! Right, we're 50 miles away from Worksop. The weather's turned a bit pants, I'm a bit disappointed now. Looking forward to my afternoon in the sunshine, maybe pop around in the garden somewhere, but no, it's turned grey. had to pull over at Leicester Forest East service station for a half hour. When I took my McDonald's toilet break, I put it on break then, and that used 15 minutes. I just had the half hour at the service station. I should be back at the yard just before 2 o'clock. I've got one pallet to come off. I'm going to fill the white diesel tank, fill the red diesel tank, fill the blue tank, pull it round the corner, disinfect and wash it out at the back, and like I said earlier, give the truck a quick once over, not a proper wash, so it won't be dirty. Ready for the next bloke, because you never know, that next bloke could